squash plants to relocate them so they have a little bit more room.
We're not keeping them all because
we're not keeping them all. We don't need this many.
Well, that, and I don't even know if we'd be able to walk back here if we had this many squash
That's
plants.
a very good point. They do fill up a large area.
They do.
So I'm trying to take a lot of dirt so I get all the roots. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. I know I'm not going to use the smallest. Like this guy's already been chewed by rabbits, so we're going to get rid of that one. We'll probably get rid of this one. Probably keep this, these. Yeah. Let's see. So total, see this one's not in a bad spot.
But we're only putting one there.
Roger that.
So we kind of want to make it, no, you're right, it's not. It would work, but I just want it centered. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Roger Predactor.
I have a thing about like things being centered.
Including herself.
Self-centered, that's right. Gardening helps.
Gardening does help.
Gardening is the best medicine.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that right, Sweet Pea?
Am I Sweet Pea?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I thought the baby was. I didn't know.
Sweet Pea, my moon pie. Good.
Okay, so they're all removed.
So basically, just center one.
Is this center?
Yes, sir. And then just, put two kind of here. I just want to show. These are our onions. And to my understanding, these are going to be onions, as in the onions that get the big onion at the bottom, that's the part that you eat. So not green onions. Although, could you use these for the green onions?
Oh boy.
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to let nature do its thing and we'll find out. But to my understanding, we bought these as the onion sets. So they should be growing nice big onions under here. But, oh, there's a bug on my arm.
Well, and feel free, we don't know what we're doing. So you can, if anyone knows something that we're doing.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like we honestly, like everything we do is kind of an experiment.
We can learn from each other.
Yeah. Like some things we kind of have good ideas of how to do. Like we are pretty good at planting, our tomatoes and zucchinis, peppers.
Yeah, this should be a crime. This is what I don't like.
I know, but honey, you just put it in the compost and it goes right back into the earth.
But they're beautiful.
They are, but I mean, we could still put some out front and
give some squash plants away.
Give some squash plants away for free.
All right, maybe we'll do that.
We could do that.
Put them off to the side here. So is that good?
Yes, that looks good. Good job.
So now I'm going to put the fence back up just so that rabbit doesn't even, until they get nice and, once they hit this, the rabbit can't do that much damage.
Well, that's the thing. Like when they're this small, the rabbits are going to do like a little bit of damage.
Now I put the walls back up. 3 squash. And let's see, it's funny from this angle. That back one isn't center. I might get in trouble for that. But neither is that thing, so it should be okay. So now we have our baby squash plants. We're going to put at the road with a sign saying free. We do that actually a couple times in a grow season. When we have too many plants, I usually feel guilty about composting them. So we end up throwing them in whatever little planters we have left. No, Brittany doesn't feel guilty. I do. But, so we put them on the curb with a sign saying free plants, and we label them. We did some tomatoes this year, and did we do peppers? Maybe it was just tomatoes. And anyway, now we'll do spaghetti squash, and they usually only take an hour or two and they're gone. So somebody benefits from it. So I built a little stand. I just used 2 flower pots, some screws, a 2x4. I'm going to put this out front and put them like this. And like I said, that'll go in no time. We will update you. And there you have it, out front, and people can help themselves.
And see, there you have it. Better than composting. They're all gone.
Hey guys, just out watering for the evening. Just thought I'd show you a nice evening. Some neighborhood dogs, the usual. There's the And then we move spaghetti squash. Everyone's looking happy. That's good. Our watering right now, this isn't even in the thick of it yet, but it takes about 20 minutes to 30 minutes to do a good water. But by the end of summer, when everything's really going nuts and thirsty, it takes us a good 45 minutes to an hour to water everything down. We're actually thinking of expanding. We were just looking at some options to see how to expand it a little bit longer. I gotta get a little bit more wood, but I think that'll be our next project. It'll be an extra about 10 feet in length. So, and then we'd, I think, put another trellis at the front and just try and make it look nice. We'll move all this stuff over to the front of it again. But yeah, so just trying to measure that out now and see what it's gonna take. And blackberries are just starting to get their blooms. So there should be there's some good heads on it. So as long as the rabbits leave it alone, we'll be okay.
Tying up the peas.
Tying up the peas as they get taller. Look at.
They are getting taller. These ones here are a different variety than those ones, and we've noticed that these ones over here, I can step here. I shouldn't, but there's nothing there. These ones have already, where did it must have blown away, but anyway, there was a blossom on here not too long ago, maybe 20 minutes. So, but these are, I think, gonna start having some fruit sooner than these guys. Maybe. And then our corn, it's coming up.
Look at, squirrel dug another one.
Jerk.
It's our fault, we feed him.
It's not our squirrel. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
He steals the corn right off the end.
He does. He's a little jerk. But yeah, that's our little PTP. We've already got some zucchinis blossoming, which is really cool. These will be good for making stuffed squash blossoms. We will do a video on that. So another effective way to protect like seedlings and stuff is to put tomato cages around. Like, these are little pepper seedlings, and these can help keep out you know, rabbits and squirrels and that kind of thing. Really, tomato cages are good for some things.
Even though they're hideous.
Yeah. But for like indeterminate tomatoes, I don't know whoever thought these were good. But for, you know, more like determinate tomatoes, which they don't get nearly as tall or anything, they'll work fine. Or for peony cages, they'll work too.